All right, in the kitchen with Chef Bob Patton from ODU Monarch Dining Services. He's here to show us that camping dining is a lot tastier than what most college students may think, right?
Absolutely, and healthier.
All right, what are you going to make for us today?
So we have, we're going to do an herb steamed codfish with curried red lentils and sauteed mustard greens with apples and pecans.
And for dessert, you brought along...
We have gluten-free carrot cake, a nice, healthier alternative. Chris's favorite as well.
Hence the little clap over there.
Exactly.
All right, well, we don't want to jump ahead. We're going to have plenty of time to cook. We'll talk about all the ingredients and get started on all of this when we come back after the break. Sounds good?
Great.
Back in the kitchen with Chef Bob Patton from ODU Monarch Dining Services. He's here to show us that campus dining is a lot of fun and a lot tastier than what you may think, because you brought a whole feast here and desserts.
Yep.
Cod. We're steaming cod.
Steaming cod,
Okay.
herb steamed cod, and we also have some curried red lentils and sauteed mustard greens with apples and pecans.
Which is all, and local ingredients, too.
Local ingredients, we've
Everything
got
right
local
here.
mustard
Gotcha.
greens, local apples. Now that the weather's turned, we're going to see a lot more of those great ingredients coming up.
All right, so let's get started.
Okay, first thing we're going to do, we're going to start our curried lentils. They'll take the longest. So we'll get a little olive oil in a pan.
And these are the lentils. These
are the lentils.
What's that taste like? I mean,
Well,
for someone who's
if
never-
you're, it's, you know, it's a legume, kind of like a grain, very healthy. Curried red lentils, lentils don't take long at all to cook, so you're probably looking at maybe 6-7 minutes to cook at a simmer.
That's great.
Very healthy, very flavorful. It's a good alternative. Not many people are very familiar with
Yeah, I was
it.
gonna say you don't hear many dishes
But
for people.
you can buy them, you know, in any grocery store. So we have a little shallots in the pan.
Okay.
We're going to do a little fresh garlic as well.
And I love all the ingredients. They're fresh because this is the time we say the weather's warming up.
Weather's
You want
warming up.
something light and refreshing, not
Right.
heavy.
And you want to, we have a little turmeric, ground turmeric, and this is very fragrant, very aromatic.
Smells great.
And we have a lot of fresh herbs, a lot of aromatics like garlic, shallot.
It smells so good. Wish we had smell-o-vision.
Smell of it, that's a good invention. So we have a little Thai curry paste as well. So we're just going to just get that going a little bit.
I'm excited. There go the lentils. I'm
We're
curious
gonna-
to see how these cook. Now, when they cook down, do they expand or they just
They
kind of stay
expand
like
a
that?
little bit and they
Okay.
get soft. The danger is overcooking them and they'll get very mushy, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But you want to keep some of the texture there and not quite overcook
Great color,
them.
too. I like
Right.
it. Awesome.
And we have a little vegetable stock here.
Nice.
And we're going to add about a cup of that.
That looks
Get a
really
little stir. And that's just going to simmer along until they get tender. And then we're going to start our codfish.
Well, let's talk about codfish. The taste of it, you know. folks from
It's a
cooking
white
it.
fish, but it's fairly lean, but it's not, it flakes easily, but it's not a real fishy tasting fish like flounder might
Yeah,
be. So a little more fish flavor than, say, tilapia, which is very mellow. So it's got a little bit more of that fish flavor, but meaty.
Gotcha. And you're going to steam it in this
We're
little
gonna steam it.
cool little concoction.
Yeah, so we just
I
have
like
a you know,
That's really
little bamboo steamer. We've got some herbs in there. First thing we're going to do is get our steaming liquid going. And I just have some vegetable stock. And to that, I'm just going to add a couple cloves of
cloves,
garlic,
huh?
whole
Okay.
cloves of garlic.
Gotcha.
Okay.
It's nice to have all your ingredients spread out, huh? You
Yeah,
know what you're
yeah.
grabbing at.
It's all about organization. Some scallions just cut up like that. And then we're going to add some herbs to that. And I have some cilantro. And I have some fresh local basil.
Love it. I love how you're throwing it all in whole. That's
And we're going to do some fresh parsley in there as well.
nice.
Now, if you don't have vegetable stock, you could use water. But the more flavorful the steaming liquid, the more flavorful the fish.
Gotcha.
So our little bamboo steamer will
Oh, that
fit
goes
right
on
over top. Okay.
So it cooks right on this. This is really cool.
Right on
I like
top, and
this.
we could see some
Look
of
at
the steam
already coming out.
coming through.
Wow.
All those aromatics, all those herbs will be
So how long would it take for you to cook these 4 pieces of
probably
steaming them out?
probably about 6 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, they steam.
Wow.
Steaming is really quick. It's a really nice way to cook.
In a
It's
good healthy way, yeah.
Exactly. No fat involved.
And so I was talking, I said, well, geez, are the students, this is how you throw down for the students? And you were saying you guys do like chef showcases, and it's really, the whole idea behind it is to show alternatives, healthy way to eat, and for events and things like
Right.
that.
This is part of our Healthy for Life platform, and it's our ongoing commitment to show healthier alternatives, to educate through our menus, through our chef showcases. We work with our ODU campus dietitian, Tracy Condor, in doing healthy bite sampling for the students, and giving them alternatives, educating a little bit, and showing them there's a different way to go than.
That's great. So aside from
normal.
learning all the things they need to know to get their degree, they're also learning culinary arts of it as well. I
And
like
we can
it.
see our steam coming through.
Just throw it on the top. Do
We're
you have
just
to
going
flip
to
it or
cover that
anything,
up.
or it cooks?
No, we just let it go. The herbs will not only add flavor, but they'll also prevent the fish from sticking to our steamer.
Sounds
So
good.
it's
And
a
look,
good
the lentils have
alternative.
already sucked up all the.
They've sucked up all of our vegetable stock. So we're just going to
more.
add just a little bit more.
All right. Well, we're all about health in this segment. We're going to save a little more fun part on the second one. We're talking about
You
some
got it.
fried chicken and how that all comes into play. All right, Chef, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Back in the kitchen with Chef Bob Patton from ODU Monarch Dining Services. We're making our steamed cod with curried lentils, sauteed mustard greens with apples and pecans, and then carrot cake for dessert. Gluten-free.
Gluten-free
for
carrot
dessert.
cake. That's correct.
All right, so when we left folks, yeah, you're right. They expand a little bit.
They
the
expand a little
lentils.
bit, and we can see they're not too soft. They're just tender.
And can I show them?
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
cod? You
Unveil
guys
the
ready?
codfish.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm waiting on Craig to get the close-up shot. There we go. So this took what?
6 minutes. Yeah.
6 minutes to cook. And it just sits on some steamed water. We have cilantro in here and lots of other good stuff. All right, so
So we're going to
what's
finish off our
next?
lentils, and we have some coconut milk here. And we're going to add a couple ounces of the coconut milk. Coconut milk, people shy away because they think it's fatty, and it is, but it has some great fat for us. And of course, it's going to add some great flavor. So
Gotcha.
a little bit of that. We have a little bit of sliced scallions as well. And then we have a little bit of sliced fresh basil. And we're
Nice.
just going to add that in.
So just kind of marinating all the flavors.
Yeah, just
hanging
finish
out,
it
having a
off
party.
and build some good flavors. Exactly, a little party going on. Now we're going to do our mustard greens. So we just have a little bit of olive oil. We have some of our good aromatics. We've got some shallots and just a little bit of garlic. And then we have
Comes the
some apples. We have local pink lady apples.
Those
and
are
they're really
good. Yeah.
great, very delicious and nice crunch to them. So we're going to let those guys get going a little bit.
Love it.
And now we have our mustard greens, and we also have some red chard in here as well. So we have some good local greens.
And again, these will wilt down and
They're going to cook down a little
fast,
bit.
too.
We don't want them to go as long as you might cook collard greens. We
Right.
want them real fresh, real bright green, retaining a lot of the nutrients in them.
And what does that apple bring to this?
Well,
mustard
a lot
greens,
of
is it-
sweetness. So the greens are a little bit bitter, a little bit of spice to them. So the sweetness of the apple really kind of works well with them.
So this is a whole feast with the cod, the lentils,
Whole
and then
feast,
the mustard
yeah,
greens
all
with
together.
The apples. So we're talking, Chef, this is all healthy and this is great. But on Friday, we're kind of going on the other end of the spectrum.
The polar opposite of Healthy Friday.
This is, okay, it's the second annual fried chicken throwdown.
That's correct.
And I'm going to be one of the judges. So what am I walking into?
Well,
I know a lot of fried chicken. Boom, there's a flyer.
The fried chicken throwdown, first and foremost, it's a reward for our students. We do try to offer healthier alternatives, but by far their favorite is fried chicken. So towards the end of the semester, we like to offer them a little reward for all their hard work. It's a good stress reliever. They're taking exams, and they get to blow off a little steam. They get one of their favorite meals. And also on campus, there's a little bragging rights going on between our residential halls and our catering departments as to who serves the best fried chicken.
So it's the residential halls and the catering department.
All
Everybody's
competing
going,
against each other
Against each other.
Yep.
So who currently has the
The
title?
current title holder is Rogers Hall,
Rogers Hall.
and that's our smallest dining hall, but they were the favorite amongst the
Gotcha.
judges last year.
So I'm gonna be eating. I gotta just get ready to eat a lot of fried chicken. I'm trying to think, like, what is there any is there any like tips to tasting fried chicken and what I need to be looking for?
Moderation.
Right, so don't eat the whole
Don't
chicken.
eat the whole
I'm full.
chicken.
I can't do anymore.
Say, oh, this is delicious.
So this second annual fried chicken throwdown is going to be at Rogers Cafe, 1201 Legends, and the new contenders. Oh, also you guys have Web Catering, Ted Catering. You compete for the title of Best Fried Chicken. So this is the second annual. Do you think this is something y'all are just going to be
Yeah, it'll be
30
an
years
annual,
down the line, 30th annual fried
it'll
chicken
be an
throwdown?
annual. Yeah, exactly.
I like it. I like it.
We like it. So we're ready to plate here.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
If you're ready.
Yep, I will switch sides
right.
with you.
So we have our lentils, and that
Smells
coconut
really
milk has made up a nice little sauce for us as well.
Because presentation is everything. You eat with your eyes.
That's where it starts.
Oh, that is cooked down really fast. You're right.
And we're just going to take a couple pieces of our cod. And eating healthy too is about portion size as well. So we have a nice 5-ounce piece of codfish here.
Gotcha. Well, while you finish plating this up, we're going to wrap it up, and then we'll show the finished product at the end. Visit the ODU campus at your leisure, or you can register for a campus tour, odu.edu, or just give them a call, 683-3000. Chef, as always, great job, and I'll see you on Friday.
Thank you.